Hello everyone, Dr. Sharon here with you once more to elaborate further on the Head Start project part 1. So the goal of this part 1 is to deliver a Padlet with links for 2 articles per person at least, one in favor of Head Start and one not in favor of it. That is the deliverable for Head Start Part 1. For Head Start Part 2, Head Start Project Part 2, the deliverable is a paper that integrates these articles into a, uh, a discussion of some component of Head Start as it summarizes what you have found. So I want to review with you the different components of the project in this video. So the first aspect is the task of one person to locate and locate the Padlet website and create it, and create a Padlet that then is sent via a link to the remaining group members. So to do that, you will go to any of your browsers and type in Padlet, and it will take you to this link, https://padlet.com, and there you will either log in if you already have a Padlet account, or you will sign up for the Padlet. Now in my case, I have a Padlet account, so I'm going to click login, and this is a dashboard, as you can see, which lists some of my past Padlet projects from other classes. But whether you are a new Padlet user or a seasoned one, in order to create or start a new project, you will click on New Padlet. Once you have done that, it will bring up a possible what's called wallpaper, but you can customize or modify the Padlet that you have in so many different ways. These include creating a title, a description, a brief description, choosing a layout for that Padlet. Let's see. These, and also you have choices of different kinds of wallpaper. And so there are many different ways in which you can customize this Padlet. Once you have done that, you can close the modification, suppose you would say box, and begin the aspect of adding your article. If you're the webmaster, you would simply click or double click on the Padlet page, and immediately you're able to add different kinds of attachments to it, and as well as being able to write. And so the idea is that each person will submit two aspects, or two components, or two links with the article either for Head Start or against it, and in addition a summary. And so the webmaster will then organize this framework, organize the page so that it's fairly well organized. And then of course, after all that has been done, you can then share the website, and there is particular instructions that direct you on how to send the link for this Padlet to all of your group members, so that they could then go on to this Padlet and add their information. As you can see, there are a variety of different ways to share or export the page, and that is your option to do so. So this is the Padlet component. Now, going back to the assignment, you are asked to choose somebody to facilitate the discussion board or blog. In this case, what you're doing is you are setting up the basis on which you can conduct the discussion that will lead to the paper. And in this case, let's see, we would go to, excuse me, we would go to this in this case would be a group. The web page for a particular group in this case is group working group 1, and you have here several options of platforms that you can use to conduct your discussions. I've listed discussion board, but you can certainly use a blog or a wiki in which to begin the work of collaborating on this final paper that would be Head Start project part 2. So you will choose one person from the group whose task it is to decide on which platform to use and begin the process of initiating the discussion. I will go into each group and then identify where they have decided to conduct the discussion and be able to read it and provide feedback in that way. Going then back to the project part 1, the next piece is a troubleshooter who then communicates with me if there are any issues and then creates a Google Doc. Again, this is a component of the paper that is not due until part 2, and this piece involves just going to the Google browser and selecting Google Docs, and that I believe I did start that process. I did, and in this case, if you're not familiar with this method, you simply click on the Google Doc button. And there you will be taken to this option to either sign up for Google Docs, or if you already have signed up, it would list all the documents that are there. But to start a new document, you simply click on that blank option, and then you share by clicking on this option. Let's call this Head Start Project Part 1. You save that, you save the document, and then you invite all of your other group members by submitting their email address to then have access to the Google Docs. And it is in this platform that you will be co-writing the final paper, which is the Head Start Project Part 1. Now let's return again to the assignment. As you're making your way down, the second part asks that you submit 2 articles. One can be from a well-recognized and well-regarded organization such as the National Association of Education of Young Children, but you should select one from an academic database. To locate the academic database, you would, in this case, go to Ball State University libraries, and so the idea, and I'm going to just backtrack so that you can see how I got to this page. I did that by going to Ball State University and typing in library. And again, I can simply just go back even further. So this is the Ball State University homepage. I clicked on, let me go back there. This is the Ball State University homepage. I typed in library, and once I did that, it took me to this list of locations for the library, and I clicked on university libraries. Then, as you scroll down this page, you're taken to the option to select the database. Once you have selected a database, you will then you can actually select any one. I strongly recommend Academic Search Premier, and you could type in Head Start as the subject. You can also type in or Head Start as the author supplied keywords, and that then would give you the option to do the search. You can scroll through any of the articles. You have many different options that you can choose. So returning then to Firefox and the assignment. So the idea then is to acquire one article in support of Head Start and one article that's in objection. And once the pilot has been created and the name is there, you upload the article. That is really the deliverable for this week's assignment. I thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will be happy to address them.